Hello and welcome to the RNDC, the Random Namespace Dark Clash. Back-to-back action between top contenders and total noobs. 4 teams, 1 game, 10 namespaces, and a whole lot of nonsense. First up, the raccoon with the name, the trifecta of crazy. 3 friends dripping into the fridges called life, planning to take everyone down. They've got a whole ton of ice and no chill. Mapashi Boimo! Tell me if you've heard this one before. A boy, a nurse, and a man all walk into a bar. The bartender asks, "Who the devil are you?" "Devil Summoners!" 3 thieves with unsettling addictions for trees, dark chips, and Toby Fox anime characters. Their new fixation, the competition. And they're going in the stash! 3 pro players with the most experience. Their mere presence on the mat is asking for the timeout. Their names are the discontent in the people, and they're looking to start the count. 100. The 100 mystical rubies!
Blah, 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 blah. Hello. Oh, there you are. What are you doing? Let's see. Oop. Let's make sure you're up here. There you are. Kinda my fault for also not getting this figured out earlier. Gosh, dang it. Freaking... Alright. There we go. So, getting started, I think we just look over the builds for a little bit, and then after that, we just watch a ton of matches, and we just enjoy. Then we could announce the winner for the tournament.
Alright.
Alright, so first up we're looking at Devil Summoners, which has Constantinople, K3, and Organic Gamer all playing, just to kind of create an understanding. Basically, you would get access to a namespace in addition to BN3 and BN6. If I recall correctly, Devil Summoners got access to Tim's namespace. So looking at their build right here, it looks like Constantinople went for a pretty simple B code folder. They have the wave arms in there and the high boomers and then the BSP chips. But then they went for the Frozen Fist and the Hurricane. It is pretty good to note that people are... they can't run the same chip between their folders on the same team.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so any defenses you see here can't be used by their allies, so they're kind of restricted to anti-damage. And then moving shield, which will basically send like a Stolly like reflector out. And I'm gonna go through these kind of quick because I don't wanna sit on these too long. But
right.
going to Key3's build, it looks like they opted for more of the barriers, bubble wrap. Tim uploaded different anti-damages of various elements, so they had access to Aqua Guard and Elect Guard. They decided to use the dark chips they uploaded and then take all the Element Man chips as well. They're using Mega Man Gregor as well. Their folder's pretty powerful. I am curious how they're going to be able to perform with it. Going for 1900 HP, Cust 8. 1900 HP. That's kind of odd. I wonder how they set up their Cust. Oh wait, they have it right here.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, they do. Oh, they're not running bug fix. This feels like a mistake. I feel like I feel like I could see what happened to them already before we've begun.
Are they not running bug fix?
No, they're not running bug fix.
Huh.
So they got to deal with custom bug, buster bug, and a lot of HP bug. At least they're running the bug Rysword. Bug Rysword is really cool.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see.
Of course, Organic is playing Red Joker. Going for the G code, they got the uninstall, the Gundel X, a lot of really powerful options. They went for the other guard chips that their other two teammates didn't, really capitalizing on all the defensive options they can get a hold of in the format. Then they took the Tree, Kernel Force, Flashman, Judgeman, and then Element Man Star. Just the rest of the boys. Very interesting. They even got full cust in there, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Their cust is something a little more normal. It's more of the 1700 HP. They're also going for cust 8, and then first barrier. Okay. They got a lot of solid defense options, and they're going for like a lot of the primary strategy things. Running a bunch of Element Man. Running Proto Man SP, Blast Man SP, as many defenses as they can, uninstall, Gundel X. These are all like really strong options in this format, and teammates will be agreeing with their opponents on the rule formatting. So when we watch matches later, there will be a variety of formats we're watching. Going on to the next team, we got this 100 Mystical Rubies, which is LDR's team. They're going with normal Navi Omega, which will punish any element chip they try to use, but will give their normal or their null chips a power bonus. They got Gohan's namespace, pretty notable for adding a lot of Mega and Giga chips to the game. Not really a lot else, but they went for more of a W code focus. They ended up taking the anti-damages and VAR recovery, wanting to make up for the HP difference. And then Gundel Cell 3 to go with the Kernel Force. Pretty powerful, just like from the perspective of being able to buff out like the other null chips. So that'll definitely be pretty good. They're just running the classic chunk cust. So it looks pretty solid to me.
Yeah, for sure. The VAR recovery, that's what a command code recovery chip.
No, it's like random recovery, and then like sometimes it can give you a barrier or something.
Okay.
It's pretty strong. It should be nerfed, but it is pretty strong. Going over to Sabel and LDR's team, they're running Sabel Man, as they usually do. Looks like they went for more of a freeze folder. They got the Train Arrows, Bubble Stars, or not really a freeze folder, but more of like a like just a strong aqua damage folder. And then they got mock guns for support. They got the Aqua Dragons. They took the Grab Banish. Very interesting. Their team is going to have the Banish and the Grab Revenge on 2 teammates. So they're being very careful about their area advantage. They're even going for anti-recovery. And then Gohan's Giga, the Snowgrave, and then the B Brothers. Be very interesting. I feel like this is a folder that could have a lot of strong harassment against other builds. And if they're not careful, they could get chain frozen again and again and again and again. Their build is kind of the same thing we saw from Organic earlier. 1800 HP. Cust 7 shield. They opted for the Rush this time instead of the Cust 8. Which is pretty good. Pretty powerful. And then the last player on their team, I don't think you've played against them before, but this is Ruby, a pretty notable HubOS player. They're just playing J-Code. Nothing special here, it's just J-Code. They're running Fast Gauge and Full Cust. They're running the Trap Jammer, which will immediately hit traps the opponent has and get rid of them. A custom Mega Chip that Gohan has, and then it's just Pulse build. Nothing to see here. They're running Zoo. That is actually something to talk about. They're running Zoo.
They got the friends.
They have all the friends. I really want to see their Cust because I don't know how they're running all of them. Maybe I'll ask them later. That's a very funny. I can't imagine this in my head, like what that is.
So that is. Trying to think of that. Of course, it's been a solid minute since I've actually played Battle Network, so...
Because in my head, it's the 400 HP on the bottom, it's the 500 HP on the top, you have the... Oh, they don't have Bug Fix. Or Bug Stop. Or Bug Fix. They don't have Bug Stop or Bug Fix.
Alright.
Okay,
well,
I guess...
The one thing I do know is that if the... I don't know if this transfers over to HubOS actually, but
yeah, Tango doesn't work if it's bugged.
If the friends are bugged at all, they just don't work. So
I'm blind. Bug Stop's right there. I'm blind.
I'm looking at spaghetti right now.
Oh, they even counted the chips. That's so awesome. But yeah, let's go to the next one. We got Mapache Bohemio. Immediately out the gate, another strong freeze folder with a Spout Man attached to it. They got LDR's namespace, the most cursed namespace in this tournament, because it just has so much going for it.
Alright.
They got the Aqua Dragons, they have Freeze Time Bomb, which will immediately hit all the opponents and freeze them if it gets hit with an Aqua attack. Sea Crash Cut, which is basically Assassin's Sword, but it does freeze break damage. But then they also got Fanfares, Area Grabs, Flashman for the panel grab, the Tsunami Mega Chip, which can hit and lay down C panels and then fold their back. And then they opted for the defense in the Barrier 100s because it was in the same code as the rest of their chips. Which is really smart. Like, I feel like I didn't see a lot of people messing around with the defenses in the same code. It's usually like they're going for like an alternate code or something like that.
Yeah.
And then their Cust, they went for the Chunk Cust, it looks like. They made sure it wasn't bugged any more than it had to be. Very strong Cust. Second, I don't know what their second player's name is. They did say they had some friends that were joining. They're going for the Mega Man Falzar. They have the Cust 8, which is also bugged. What's with people and bugged Cust 8 in this? I don't really understand this. Maybe it's just a HubOS thing. They've got the Bubbler PA. And then 3 ice stages.
All right.
They really want the
ice. Is ice like a super powerful thing in HubOS?
So one of the formats you could opt for is the 3v3, and the 3v3 is a very powerful format. So they were probably theorizing that they could like have everyone on the same team and lay down the ice chips repeatedly, and then just keep chain freezing.
I see.
So to go along with that, like in case they don't have the freezing, they got the Bluestar combo, mock guns, every single element man. Area grab, they didn't put a Giga in here, which is really interesting. But their folder still seems really strong, even without one, which is kind of funny. I do wonder why they didn't go for a Giga, because LDR's namespace has several RV chips they could have utilized for this, but I guess we'll see how that works out. To round out their team, they have a Mega Man Star Force Red Ace. I'm not going to digest that for now. I assume that's Red Joker, but it might be Black Ace. To kind of go with the theming here, it looks like they got an all K-code build. They opted for the Ice Seeds, Frostil Soul, Flash Bombs, Trade Arrows, and Bub Cross. So they also want to freeze their opponents, and then they're running the different Erase Man that came in the code. I don't know how to feel about this because they're not using all the Mega and Giga slots that they're using, but I guess we'll see how exactly they end up playing.
Yeah, if they're opting for more of a team fight, then probably just wanting their to run more of a support role and have their teammates pull out the heavy damage or heavier hits.
That's possible, but I feel like you still want like all of the Mega chips and all the Giga chips, like whether that's for utility or for damage, like across the board, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here why they might have made that decision.
That's fair. Going to Stash's team, they got Zay and Constantinople's builds. Both of those namespaces don't have a lot of chips, so they have the split of both of them. Constantinople having the wood barrier, so it looks like they opted for a equal splash of Q and W code. I'm seeing Shadow, I'm seeing Recover 200s, I'm seeing Bubble Wrap. They're running Barrier 200 in W code, which is fair, especially if they're not the one running Life Aura in their build. Very similar to LDR, they're running the normal Navi Omega with the Kernel Force. And then they have 3 Gundel Souls, and they have Air Shoes. They're trying to Gundel lock people with the Geddon. That's crazy. This is a very balanced build. The Recover 200s feel kind of unnecessary. I kind of wish they put like utility in there, or like it's in the Q code. Like they could have gone for the Grab Revenge unless one of their teammates went for it, I suppose. The triple Var Sword as well is also going to get reduced along with the Magnum by normal Navi. So it's kind of curious. I guess we'll see. Very interesting, very powerful. Going next, we have Windman. Finally, a unique Navi in this tournament. I feel like it's been normal Navi, Mega Man, Spoutman, Mega Man, Spoutman, Mega Man, Spoutman. But looks like Gohan is playing a very interesting build.
Spice it up a little bit. Play some new Navis. Variety is the spice of life.
Exactly. Looking at their build, it looks like they're playing a J-code build. They're playing some of Const's custom chips in A-codes. They opted for Risky Honey 3 from the A-code as well. Very interesting. Then opting for the Anti-Sword and Navi plus 40. Yeah, they're looking to use Aquaman, so they want to get some big combo damage with that. And then it looks like the rest of their J-code chips are utility. Very curious. I'm not really a big fan of how this folder is put together, just because the full code split. I know the rules make it kind of difficult to manage, but I guess we'll see how that works out for them. And hopefully they don't get souped. The last player on their team... oh, right, they're playing Soul Man. So this is a Navi that gets bonuses from using dark chips.
Okay.
Because the evil emotion isn't implemented the way that it works in BN right now. So you can use evil chips even though you're crossed and whatnot. They're running 3 roll star.
I see that.
They could have just ran R code. Why did they run L code? In fact, a lot of the chips I'm seeing could have just
going.
No, because Bluestar Tell Thunder is also in R code. So I guess unless you
Dragon also in R code.
No, it's not. But like, wait, it might be actually. I don't remember.
They also got uninstall.
Which is also in R code.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
And then they're running 2 invisible! Why would you run 2 invisible? And 2 anti-damage! If you're not running every copy of the defense, why do you take it from your teammates? They're not even running a Giga! This build pains me!
They got a plan, dude. They got a plan.
I don't know what their plan is. At least they have anti-Navi. They don't have anti-sword, so they don't have bodyguard, which kind of makes me a little sad. They do have mag coil, which I don't know what it's for. I'm very curious what they're trying to set up with that, because I don't see it. Maybe there's like something I don't know. Okay. But yeah, that was all the teams. Hopefully that was quick enough. But let's go into the matches. I have a match pulled up right now. Bluestar, Stash, Livestream, OBS, RNDC. Media player. There we are. So this first match is 100 Mystical Rubies versus Stash round 1. It looks like they opted for the 3v3 format, so they're all going to be fighting each other at the same time.
All right, here we go.
How's the volume for you?
I think I have a stream. It's kind of quiet for me, but that's fine.
There's Foxy. Opting for the... This is a terrible field. Because
I hate permahole. Center permahole is so bad.
With 3 people. Whoever can capitalize on the fact that their opponents can't move first are probably going to be the ones who win. Because as soon as
I'm going to put my money on blue side there, because they got... Windman's got air shoes, don't he?
I think they do have in it. Ashman's going to eat the rush.
Does he not have passive air shoes? Yeah, he's got air shoes.
Yeah, he's walking.
What is Foxy?
It just does flat 120 damage to people on the enemy to enemies on the field.
Like it just hits?
It just hits.
Okay.
Don't get me started on that. It's a meme chip, but I still am like, It doesn't like Invis Pierce or anything. Ashman does have crosses, so they can just get out of this. It looks like they're debating a little bit what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If they do Element X Fire, it's going to hit all of the enemy opponents. Something that doesn't usually come up with PvP because it's usually one-on-one, but it looks like they're not opting for that here. Okay, there's the search chaos. Another area grab goes down. Because it's more than 2 people fighting each other, protect area is available. So the second column for both teams will turn into gray area that both players can step on.
Okay.
There's the anti-navi. Oh my gosh, there's a lot happening right now. But the judgment hitting both players. Did the normal navi just take double damage from that? This Aqua Dragon's gonna do a lot. Reed Buster getting stolen.
Ooh, was that Destroy Pulse?
No, that was just a normal pulse, it looks like. I didn't see any pop up. Oh my gosh, they're lagging. Yeah, Red Side is suffering right now. They haven't really taken much damage. I wonder what their plan is. It looks like Red Side is like perfectly content even though they're -1 area, which is hilarious to me. But they're even...
Yeah, you're gonna take our area? Fine. Have it. I don't need it.
It does make me curious, but I'm glad to see they're communicating with each other because they're not just taking the Element Man SP, they're waiting for something. Or it's Element Man EX, but still. The most prominent chips so far are also the B and 6 ones, so I'm glad the namespace chips aren't just obliterating people. So far I've only seen 1 rush as well. Oh, are they gonna run out of time? They ran out of time! There's the second rush of the game. Also from Red Side. Man, if they just waited for the TFC... Oh, that's a lot of TFCs. 7 TFCs later. Looks like they got the bug fix, so they no longer have Cust Bug. They had the Fox magic up, so they didn't get hit by that. Spear Drop will hit the opponent in the same row as them, or 3 columns away.
I got the Summon Black here.
Oh, Summon Black doesn't have Pseudo Sword attached to it, so it gets the power bonus from normal Navi.
I'm wondering why they're not jumping back to the hole.
It looks like the other person... It looks like Sobel's currently in that spot, so they can't move there. Oh, this is so bad. That Proto Man SP kind of got wasted because of the field. Otherwise, just like Element Man, it would have hit all 3 opponents.
Shoot, okay.
And what's even worse, it's Wide Sword. So if they were all standing in the same column, it would have been devastating.
The Summon Black would have hit that same range as well.
Yeah, it's also Wide Sword. I didn't find that out until I was playing recently. It doesn't attack everyone. It does still hit only the one time, but it's very interesting. So Blue Side... I'm noticing a trend where the team with -1 area is doing more damage, so maybe this'll be the factor in who decides the winner. But Search can't go down. If Search goes down, then they're gonna lose a whole folder of chips that could damage the opponent. They gotta communicate with each other so they don't make the opponent flashing when they don't need to be as well. There's Magnum dropping. That's definitely gonna make them flashing. There's the Roll 1 dropping. Oh, but the pulse hit them out of the flashing. Oh, they communicated on that. Oh, is this a team combo? Oh, maybe not. There is the third rush of the game being eaten by the Tomahawk. And then the Snowgrave! Oh, this part of man's gonna do.
Oh, the Snowgrave kills here, doesn't it? At least one of them.
So when it hits, it'll terminate enemies under a certain HP. It'll turn objects into ice cubes, and it will also freeze and turn the whole field to ice.
Why didn't
They were flashing, I believe.
Oh, they're flashing.
Ooh, very good grab, Ben Ash. I'm glad some of the teams picked up on the fact that Grab Revenge does hit all opponents, so it will do a lot of damage. Speaking of a lot of damage, Aquaman is P dropping. No, they don't.
They weren't in the back row.
They were in the front. No.
Back row, middle row. For that Aquaman. That's unfortunate.
I feel like you just hold this Kernel Force, right? Like, this is just not a great Kernel Force. Well, it could kill them. And it sets up your teammates, so, like, maybe it would be good just for, like, setting up your teammates.
Yeah. I mean, the whole field with that perma-hole was not ideal. So...
The player that's using it is frozen. Windman might not die. This Sanctuary is actually huge for their team, though. Both teams getting really low, and an area grab war happening for some reason. Anti-recovery going up at probably one of the worst times. Oh my gosh!
A double Kernel
Forces!
Oh my goch!
Woo! And Windside takes it! Holy! I loved that. I don't know about you. Like, it was a cluster, but it was fun.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
That was really fun. All right, let's go into the second match here. Oh, they have a little beast out animation. That's kind of cool. Do you still see it?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. This is actually a pretty normal field. I'm late, but at least I was in time to see a double Kernel Force. You don't really usually see it at the one time. It's usually one or the other. So it was definitely very fun to watch. I wonder how both teams are going to act now that it's neutral stage. Do you think this is going to be better or worse for them?
I honestly don't know. I feel like they were playing just fine with that those perma-holes.
You think the perma-holes were reducing the damage equally on both sides?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll see a little more of how, because the perma-holes were preventing them from area grabbing properly, so I suppose we'll have to see, like, how their area game is.
Oh, yeah, true.
Going for the full cast. Full cast with a team feels kind of rude, honestly. Double Magnum dropping. Both by the normal Navis. I feel like the right answer is to try to box the Ashman in to the back. Soul Man. I don't know who Ashman is. Ash is their name. That's what it was. Going for the Element Man EX. I wonder why. I think they're going for the freeze though instead of the... The freeze wouldn't be bad here. I wonder if the Sabelman has a follow-up to this. Oh, but B... Did B come up last game? I feel like it didn't. And Anti-Navi! Noelle will put an ice panel on the person it auto-targets and give them a frostbite.
What's Frostbite do?
When you take a large amount of aqua damage, you'll get another stack of Frostbite. And when you get 4 stacks of Frostbite, you will freeze. But while you are frostbitten, aqua chips deal non-flashing damage to you.
Interesting. Alright.
It's definitely unique. Oh my gosh, they're taking so much damage here. Ooh, is this the... Oh, wait, that's a lot.
Whap.
They are angry, but they don't have any other chips to use here.
Get that combo on the.
Oh, they stepped forward.
Element now.
Keeping up the. Oh, something made them. Not angry. What is it? So who are the players in this match? This is 100 Mystical Rubies versus Stash. So I believe this is Tim, Gohan, and Ash versus LDR, Ruby, and Sableman. At some point, I just gotta make a skin for Spoutman that's just Sable, because like I feel like that would be due justice. I'm trying to see who... I think red side is in the better position here. Ooh, that attack probably made them flashing. Now we're seeing Brighton. Brighton will hit all opponents through Invis, but it only does 100 damage. So think of it like a slightly stronger Flash Bomb, but taking up a Mega Slot. Very powerful chip for team format. Both teams had knowledge of each other's folder before they decided on this, though. Let's see. It looks like the normal Navy on red side is kind of struggling. Red side, blue side is struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to try to get them out of...
try and focus them down.
That would be smart.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Element Man red. I feel like people would... Oh my god, Colonel Force again. This won't be another Colonel Force game, right? This isn't just Gregor Gaming, like Colonel Force is the do-all end-all. Oh yeah, did a team end up rolling my namespace in the end? No, the namespaces that were rolled were Zayn Constantinople, LDR, Tim's, and Gohan's. Those were the 4 namespaces rolled in the tournament, unfortunately. If we had more teams, then they would have rolled the rest of the namespaces, but unfortunately that didn't happen. It did seem like a lot of people joined that were interested in the format, so I might do this format again. I'm not sure next month, but maybe a couple months from now, and maybe people will be more interested. There's the round start. I completely looked over the fact that Justice 1 like completely annihilated their area, and then the wind happening, keeping them off their lawn even though they have air shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's bad. Hit. This is gonna kill 2 of them.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Enemies killed by Snowgrave are turned into obstacles, which means that their back row is completely locked. And the fan was an object, so it got turned into it, and then destroy balls!
Wow, what a turn. That was...
Oh, but they're not giving up without a fight. They're at least going to use their chips. There is no chance you come back from this. I don't know what that's like.
I did kind of want to see what their next hand would have been.
Oh my gosh.
Just to see if they could have pulled off some insane, just crazy, ridiculous comeback.
They did probably still have a lot of chips in their folder they could have used that could have hit the whole enemy team, but... Really good example of like how devastating like team play can be if you plan for it properly. The Elect Pulse into Snowgrave into Destroy Pulse was so nasty.
Yeah,
that was awful. Like, oh my god, things that would be utterly impossible because like you gotta think about it this way, right? Like your team is taking 15 chips maximum into the turn, which could be like 3 PAs, that could be 3 Giga chips, like any number of Mega chips. Like there's so much you can do, and that's so cool.
I've done with you. I think I was in a call with you and LDR, and the 3 of us were all on a team, and the communication that we had between each other was really, really fun. I really enjoyed that. Where it's like, okay, I'm gonna be. Just let me have middle row. Let me have middle row. The both of us. All right, you take middle row. Do it. Do what you got to do. Do it.
That is something.
I'll cover you.
That is awesome. That is one of the things about team play in HubOS that's so interesting, and you can especially see in the replays when they're like pausing and they're talking to each other, like communicating on like what's going to be done and who's going to take what ship. Very, very interesting. And you see like when you factor the opponent's chips, obviously it's not that clean all the time, but definitely very interesting. Let's go into the next match in my folder. It's just called Team Match 1. I think I know what this is. So I think this is Star Force Mega Man with Verdant Core. Let me figure out who this Mega Man is with Verdant Core. So it's not Bohemios, which means this is organic. So this is Devil Summoners versus Stash right now. I believe they opted for an elimination format. So both teams are basically playing until the other team runs out of opponents, essentially.
Oh, all right.
Yep. So
I want to run and grab an ice pack real quick. I burnt my finger.
Yep.
A little bit ago, so.
All right, you want me to wait for you real quick?
No, I'll only be a quick sec, so go ahead and get it started.
Guys, don't tell him, but I'm gonna wait for him. Anyways, looking at their hand, it's actually pretty nasty. I believe this is Red Joker, which has access to a couple of really good things you could do with the wood chips. But the wood guard, the mock gun, and the area grab, depending on what that Navi chip is, they can probably flex it. I don't believe it's Judge Man, so I can actually cheat and look at their sheet here. They don't
really got my finger good.
Okay, you're back. Okay.
I am here.
But they have the tree and the wood guard. They don't have Judgment in their folder, so they might just go for the early area right now. Picking their options very quickly. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, they're running it at 2 times speed. Why did they do that? Why would they run it at 2 times speed? Just as a fair warning to players, there was not a DMCA strike, but an issue with the original creators of the Star Force sprite, and that is why Star Force will look differently for the course of this.
Interesting.
Ground wave. Oh, wait, that was... They're laying down the sand panels... But they took so much damage. Yeah, I just mentioned this. I'm not going to go into too much detail because the people who know and the people who don't. But it is a thing right now. They're doing so much damage. How are they going to make it out of this? I mean, it looks like they got rid of the tree, so... I mean, they're kind of just dead, right? I think that'll decross them. Oh, I thought they were grass.
Oh, getting 2?
There's the Verdant Core. Verdant Core won't spawn on the whole panels, and they're dead.
Dragon.
Okay, so they're dead. Let's go into Team Match 2. Organic is fighting Windman this time, so I believe this is Gohan. Windman's still extremely strong. It kind of seemed like Tim just got blown out like the last turn. Like, didn't really get a lot of what they were looking for. Didn't really have a lot of defenses to deal with the harassment from the tree and the dragon combos. Oh, he's got to move back or he's going to get hit with this Heat Dragon. They should know to respect Grass Dragon into Heat Dragon. Oh, but they don't!
Oh, no!
They got the para, but it doesn't matter. It's Star Force. They're just going to switch out
They
of
went
this.
in for that greed.
Turning into Red Mega Man.
Right out of it. Unfortunate. And then they get the reversal.
They did at least block the Judge Man from getting all of that. The anti-stun coming out. A person with anti-stun trap will get short invulnerability after getting hit by a stun. And then reflect the status back. there's the Aquaman coming out. Oh, are they Invisit? No, that's doing a lot. I thought they were fire. Are they not fire? No, this is their Beast out.
Oh, okay. The bees on that too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna have a better chance of fighting them here, but they're just hiding behind the tree now.
I mean, if you're just gonna sit there and provide me cover, I would take it too.
Very good Judgment SP, punishing them for not moving. Unfortunately, Red Saturn does have Status Guard, though. So they're not going to be able to get rid of that. They changed forms. Throwing up the Fire Guard, do they have something to get rid of this? They used Small Cloud. I'm not quite sure what that does. They did it again! Oh, no! Go on! How do you not know how Spellman works? Go
That's unfortunate. But fortunately for you, I have a Battle Network Academy video on that. I need to start working on those videos again. I've been meaning to do that for a while now.
Very good area exchange. Oh, but they're not able to land these pulses they have. Oh, is it Colonel Force Gaming?
It's Colonel Force time. Here we go, baby.
Colonel Force is Vulcan, so as long as they step back one, they're not going to get hit by this. Step back, step back, step back! He doesn't know!
I can't be rooting for this Windman anymore out of principle.
Gohan continues getting punished by these knowledge checks. Even though they used bullet time, they didn't step back. If they had stepped back, they would have taken no damage from the Colonel Force. Oh, also there's an Amster on the field. It looks like they used BDT, but it looks like the Starforce player's out of chips.
Oh, they both had a chips, maybe.
I suppose so.
I mean, it wouldn't in this situation? Wouldn't you want to be hitting the timer? You want to go for damage, Judge? Come on, you have it.
Who do you think has it? The Windman player or the Starforce player?
I believe the Starforce player. The Windman had quite a bit of health, didn't they?
Oh my gosh. Getting double hit by the Wood Guard. It's an 80 damage Wood Pillar. Oh, did they give up? No.
I hate to see it.
I kinda hate to see it because Gohan just lost to the knowledge check. If they stepped back, they would have completely avoided the Colonel Force, but they just assumed that they would be fine behind the tree. Colonel Force shots will hit the object or player and then hit one behind them, causing para. Ah, man. We have one more match. Is the Starforce player gonna be undefeated? Come on, don't let Starforce win. There's the Element Man, so that's gonna get rid of the trap here. There's probably anti-damage. Yep, that's correct.
Heat Dragon.
Ash is opting not to go for a soul here on the first turn. I'm wondering why. I say soul, but it's more like crosses. -1 area. Element Sword connecting. Showing Element Sword Gaming right here. I'm sure Squeak would enjoy that a lot. So mean to Geo. I'll always be mean to Geo.
Yeah, one of my whole bits is I don't like Starforce, so.
Yeah, oh come on, it's just a counter bit to Squeak being mean to Battle Network.
Yeah, yeah, honestly, that's where that all started.
Counter bit. But speaking of counter bits, Ash needs to come up with something because they're in quite a pickle right now.
Verdant Core on the field, right smack dab in the center. That is not good.
Note that the spores on Verdant Core can only spread via grass panels, so if Ash has a way to get rid of these grass panels, then they're doing good.
Oh, really? It's like spice.
Yes, it's like spice.
Okay.
There's the recovery. Kunoichi 1 landing. If they just move up, they'll not get hit by the spice. Oh, but they have the mock gun anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's just over, isn't it?
Yeah, things are not looking good.
There is no recovery chip in the game that could...
yeah, they got the gun. It's over.
Ooh,
Unfortunate.
grab banish!
Maybe?
Oh, wood guard.
Get off my lawn?
Wood guard.
Oh, anti-damage. Hate to see it.
Yeah, there's nothing that could escape that. Yeah, and Devil Summoners, or at least I believe Devil Summoners, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, Devil Summoners clinching it. And defeating Stash 3-0. Kind of unfortunate. Gohan showed real promise for knocking Red Joker out. To be fair, Red Joker is a very strong Navi, and the folder wasn't bad either. So it was a very difficult build to deal with. And while Tim might have had a more unlucky hand in like the early game, I feel like maybe Gohan will run away with like some knowledge from this match, like especially about the kernel force, about the spacing for a lot of these chips. So next time they end up in a situation like that, they have something they can deal with. All right, going into this next one. These folders are kind of confusing. A12, 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 819, 819. So it just says Tim versus Sed. Okay. So this is Stash versus Mapashi Bohemio. It looks like they're also opting for the elimination format. This is the H-code folder, which means they have access to all the barriers and the freezing options. Ooh, there's the Aqua Dragon. It looks like they half-stepped and ended up getting frozen by the Aqua Dragon.
Kaboom!
Doesn't look like they knew the Var Sword timing. This is a bad start. Like, just from the get-go, this is really bad. Especially if they chip charge the train arrow here. Like, I don't think normal Navi can get mash out of this. There's the freeze time bomb. Do they have an Aqua chip to follow it up with? There's the tsunami. Ooh.
That Buster Bug.
Yeah, the Buster Bug is rough.
Take.
There's another freeze.
Oh, nice. Just kind of walked right into that one, but
Spotlight just not losing HP. So what is normal Navi gonna do here?
Golem Fist.
Spamming recover 200s and then getting 2, I suppose. But the mock guns. For those who don't know, Spotlight has a new ability in HubOS. Their charge shot has a geyser effect. So I can understand why that might come a shock to the player. There's another mock gun. Oh, did they whitecap it?
Looks like it. Oh, I'm missing the timing on the input there. I assume they were going for a Sonic Boom or Supersonic Boom.
Oh, wait, no, that was a counter hit. They got full synchro off of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun little play they showed off. You can place all of LD only if it hits a hole. Well, yeah, that's how Geyser works, LDR. Geyser only works if you hit a hole. Similar to 4.5. Yeah, I really like that. But yeah, a fun showcase from LDR's chip. You can place the panels by holding directions.
Interesting.
very interesting. I kind of wish Holy Panel worked like that, but Holy
Yeah, I
Panel's...
was about to say, was that added to Holy Panel too? Because that would be a very cool addition.
No, but that would be a fun recommendation. Oh, true. I don't think Holy Panel needs to be any better than it already is. Oh, true, I'm silly. No, you're good. Like, I'm happy for the explanation. Like, it was a good catch because I probably should have mentioned it. There's Fanfare. Oh my gosh! The Fanfare blocked their own wind. There's the anti-navi. Go for the lightning here. Pop the... But no, they missed the lightning!
Oh, the beef.
There's Element Sand. Element Sand is very curious because I don't think they have any options for sand in their folder.
I noticed some sand panels on the field earlier.
I think that's the Desert Wave chip, which is like a big wave that like lays down sand panels.
Okay.
Alright, so the Salvo is trapped.
Bam.
They destroyed that. The normal support dropped a fan, which is very interesting. They missed the whole panel. I can feel like the normal Navi player is very flustered at the moment. How is this going to end? Shadow! I don't know if the Salvo player has any... Oh, they don't know that! Or makes me it doesn't hit through Shadow! The only thing that can hit through Shadow is sword chips. And then the Gundel Soul 3. Unfortunately, the Gundel Soul 3 can't do anything. Oh, wait, what did they just do? Did they? Hold on, I'm gonna play that back. I think they just got counter hit by the Gundel Soul. Oh no, it was something in the charge attack that actually counter hit them. That's weird. That shouldn't work that way. There's another Shadow. Shadow won't last the whole turn. Oh my god!
Doesn't need it to last the whole turn.
The Sobble got robbed. Your charge attack, your charge attack shouldn't counter hit. That's crazy.
That's pretty wild.
I can't believe it. What? That Sobble player was robbed.
Hang up, I'm getting a phone call.
Well, take your time. I'll just continue here. Going into the next game, it's Tim versus Lyra, so that was said before. Looks like the game just started. There's a rush. It's a little laggy. There's the Desert Wave, placing the sand panels. Shadow. I don't know why it countered. I guess I have to fix that. I think there was a question some people had about charge shots a while ago, but it shouldn't have countered for sure. I don't know why the Tomahawk player is tanking this Gundel Soul, though. The Volcano would do significantly less damage. They decided to switch to Spell for some reason. They do have a lot of Aqua Chips. Oh, okay. So they just want to get as much damage with the Freeze as possible. Oh, but this is going to panel lock them, isn't it? Oh, but they missed. Oh, but they need to charge. They just need a charge shot. No! It is worth it to know that both Lyra and Isis, which will be in the next 2 replays, are both newer players. So it is pretty important to note in that regard. There's the area grab. They're going to get out of that nonsense very quickly. Very good, very good. Out of very curiosity, do they not have
nice
charge max?
Damn, 325. Good lord.
They didn't mute. They didn't deafen. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope Ash is fine with this. Who's recording this and they didn't record, didn't deafen in chat? The Mega Man player might have thought the volcanoes do fire damage and didn't want to get decrossed. To be fair, that is pretty, like, general knowledge that not everyone would know, so I can understand that. They might have... And that's a pretty fair assumption as well. I wasn't thinking about it that way. This is beautiful. Is it beautiful? It is funny. We are hearing the voices. We indeed are. Don't go for grass. Okay, good. That actually helps them a lot. Although the barrier went away, but it damaged them? They're still putting up a good fight, even though it looks like they're still learning. I need to take notes, record in VC for extra hype. That would be so messy, and I don't need people saying unnecessary things. I hope they don't say anything problematic, because that would suck for me. But it looks like it could go either way. I'm kind of curious. They haven't really... They actually landed the Sonic Boom. Even though the Mega Man player hasn't been able to capitalize on the ice, like, it's still posing a problem for the normal Navi player. Looks like it might just be over by Colonel Force, though. Looks like that's how it's going to end. I do kind of love the, What do you go for here? Don't go for grass. The grass is helping you. Oh, they don't know what to go for. Oh, they went for grass! I feel like at worst you go for electric. There's the bubbler. Oh, I thought they were going for the bubbler PA, but I suppose not. Mini bomb whiffs. Looks like they're just going to opt for... This is a pretty safe play. Ooh, that's a bug. That should have cracked the panel still. Probably going for grass here if I had to guess, because otherwise they can't finish the game. Yeah, there's the grass. So it's probably about over here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that hit. I mean, if they want to be really mean, they just... Wait. No way. That's kind of funny. I kind of love this. No, don't step forward. No.
Ah, shit.
They actually didn't land the...
I know that had to fucking hurt.
They didn't land the Condell Song. Yeah, normal heavy being incredibly resilient here. Unfortunately, they weren't able to confirm a lot of their options, but still a good match from Lyra. That was very fun.
Fun matches, good.
Fun match, good. Welcome back. I hope they don't say anything problematic. Oh my god. Okay.
What? Who? Me? What?
No, not you. Not you. Someone was recorded in VC for like one of the games. So this is Ash versus Yeezus, who is the last player on their team. So far, Tim's beaten everyone on their team. Although it's been close for the most part. It's the area grab. They decided not to go into a noise, which is kind of odd. Maybe just not wanting to get hit with any elemental options too early, which is something you can do. Now that the first turn is over, though, I imagine they're going to launch into something. Normal Navi has the privilege of not being an element, so they don't have to worry about any extra damage coming from anywhere, but... I wonder how the Mega Man player will choose to play here. Oh, they might time out. Is it time? Looks like they recorded before it got nerfed, but this is basically a slash cross that also does fast gauge at the same time.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Man, they're really greeting for those Buster Bug procs. I don't know why. Like, who told them that Buster Bug was a good idea?
It was me. I was the one that told him that.
Ah, crazy. I wish they had played Vanguard instead if they were going to go for Buster Bug. It's not removing auras for some reason? Why is it not removing auras? No, he stood over the hole! Don't look at that, chat. I wonder why Fan and Wind aren't removing the auras. That's kind of weird. Wonder why they're not doing that. They should be doing that.
Is it Jumbus Guard?
Sorry, what was that?
I don't. Do you remember my?
Oh,
do you
the
remember
Jumbus rant?
Guard?
Yeah, I remember the Jumbus
Like
rant.
crash out that I had one day.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to working with someone on that. There's the Erase Man coming down. What do they have to follow it up with? Okay. Okay. So it's still in normal Navi's favor, but it looks like the Starforce player isn't looking to switch off. What do they have? There's Life Aura. Very, very good chip. Oh, but some in black.
Wham!
Does it actually reach that far? There's no way.
I actually didn't see if they took damage from that. The particle effect definitely went off over them.
It's barrier 200, so even if they reached 3 over, it wouldn't knock it out. Normal cannot make the next attack after opponent discharge change to null. Normal cannon makes the next attack the opponent does change to null. Oh, that's kind of wacky. I wouldn't blame them if they were thinking this was hitting, because, like, to me it looks like it's hitting as well.
Yeah.
But that was the third round. It looks like Stash took the victory there. I think that's a visual bug with the sword slide on Wolf. I'll look into it. Yeah, very curious. Let's see what other games I have here. Mapache. I have a Mapache game here. I don't know who this is with. It looks like it's a 3v3 game. I'll be honest, that Sobble... Oh, this is Devil Summoners. This is Devil Summoners versus, Stash, I believe? No, wait. This is Devil Summoners versus Mapache Bohemio. Finally got there. Oh, this fire is gonna do a lot. Oh, but they wait for the lightning on the Sobble, man!
Just nuke them. Because that does
but the
extra damage on
Starforce
the
player
C-panel
isn't
too, yeah?
using their chips. Why are they... Okay, they're just holding their chips. That's fine. It's just kind of funny.
I'd imagine in a 3v3 situation, holding your hand might be more valuable.
Yeah, but you can't hold it too long because then you'll die. Ooh, that sanctuary is very valuable. Man, what did the Sobble do to them in a past life?
Yeah,
because, like...
focusing them hard. That holy aura up.
Ooh, Element Trap. Very potent, but I feel like with the geyser on the field, it's just gonna, like, void itself out of existence, right?
Yeah, I think that'll fizzle out.
Devil Summoners versus Mapache. Thank you, LDR. I appreciate that. That Starforce player didn't show Rush on their sheet when we did this match. I do remember that they did update it. There's Wave Blast doing gosh knows how much damage. There's the beat. There's the invis. It's very interesting because, like, the... Oh, they didn't go for grass. They didn't go for grass!
The beef, I think they were probably trying to, but they did it too early.
Maybe they might have been lagging a little bit. They're not going for the Kernel Force here. Wonder why. Maybe they think they're flashing. No, they did it again!
The beef again! Oh.
I know they're new, but still! Oh, that's bad. Oh, wait, they're just dead to Gundel Flex. Wait, they're just dead!
Yeah. At least that Aquaman is dead.
Oh, wait. Oh, but it doesn't matter because Gundel
Definitely
X.
dead.
They don't know! Wave Blast did 1050 total. What? Oh my god, this is the most horrible thing I've ever seen.
Damn.
Double. So that was Gundel Hell, which is a Gundel Soul Dark Chip. It's just Gundel
Okay.
X. It's just Gundel X, but a Dark Chip. I don't know why.
Okay.
I try to avoid it if I can. But yeah, it looks like Devil Summoners took it there. See how their second match went. It seems like they definitely have an idea for synergy in the 3v3, though, so it's definitely very interesting. Showing some really good synergy overall. My lord, that was terrible. Same thing as before, they're going for the Elect Cross, although they're going for Sickness Noise this time. Hurricane is going to start harassing the opponent with occasionally spawning tornadoes and a constant wind. Not like BN4 wind, it'll just be like north wind.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
That's crazy. Oh, the white counter the hurricane!
Oh, wild.
People have made it a comment for a while that the weather chips, which is basically the namespace for Tim's chips, probably shouldn't allow ads like that. The Frozen Fist whiffing. Frozen Fist will hit 3 columns away and freeze the opponent. It also does breaking damage. I add more of the matches to the link if you do need to grab more of them. Thank you, I appreciate that. K3 and I doing the double Gundel combo was my favorite part of our matches, to be honest. No, I know exactly how I feel about that. That's evil. That's terrible. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. There's the Erase Man. Ooh, they're helping their teammate. If that Bluestar hits the freeze time bomb, then it's going to hit the entire enemy team and freeze them. You just hit fire here. The freeze time bomb is going to go through invis. Oh wait, no it doesn't. I guess it doesn't do that anymore. Blame me for sending false information. But it looks so cool. It looked like something. It looked like death. A lot of it. It looks like Mapache Bohemia is definitely putting up a lot more of a fight in the second round. They're getting a lot more of their freeze combos and harassing their area. Ooh, if they go for fire here, this is going to do so much. Oh wait, go for lightning. Go for lightning. They landed it!
Bam!
Ooh, Ice Stage. That's really good for them. Do they have the freeze options to go with it, though? Oh, but Star Force Mega Man's holding the verdict core. Are they going to use it? Yeah, they're going to reset the grass stage.
Oh, that comes with a grass stage, I see.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, well, I mean, that doesn't look like they have much of an option.
There's K3's Dark Aura. Made a lot of fuss in the tournament. Raceman EX. That's not going to hit anything. Maybe hoping to catch the Medi moving around. This is going to do a lot. Oh, but they're flashing!
They're all flashing.
Oh, the Heat Dragon missing the Tomahawk because they're flashing! I feel like there was a bit of miscommunication going on here because they weren't coordinating when they would use their chips at all there.
Mm-hmm.
If they just coordinated a little bit better, they could have gotten some really nasty combos on the enemy team. They're still doing a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, this one's...
Oh my gosh! They even blocked their own area grab with the freeze time bomb! It's a disaster!
Oh no!
That airman looks wonky. Airman always looks wonky.
Airman's just kind of a wonky looking dude.
Can they kill K3 before they go into the next... Good invis. Not letting their teammate respond with a TFC damage chip is very interesting there. Fire won't get rid of the Dark Aura because it's 300 though. It even says 300. Yeah, it goes through invis. That was the second round. Let's go to round 3. See how their match did. Maybe... Now, because of the rules of the tournament, the match doesn't end at round 2. So, if Mapache wins this last match, they can still get a point from the other team.
Oh, alright.
Only Flash Time Bomb pierces invis? Ah, why? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want more Invis Pierce in the game, but like... Ooh, good double area grab, but I can't help but feel like they're holding their options for something. They need to launch this Varden core now, though. Oh my gosh, this hand's crazy. We don't really get a chance to talk about it because they're using the 2x speed, though. How many
the
players?
momentum of the fight going though, so
That's true. They're fighting over this stage being oh my gosh, 2 players got uninstalled. That's so bad. What did they
that's
take
quite
from?
the hefty hit right there.
What got taken from the saddle man? I wonder if that was Tsunami. The tree does take reduced damage from every damage source that isn't fire and sword, so the water damage isn't going to do a lot to it.
Interesting, okay.
Mapachi is saving a lot more HP in general, though, although the other player is frozen at the moment. Looks like they didn't opt to freeze. Flashman SP will normally area grab, but the enemy team was so far forward they didn't get the chance. Oh my gosh, they're just staying forward and taking all of this damage all the time. I thought you wouldn't appreciate me staring at my cuss screen for 3 hours. Sorry, you weren't staring at your cuss screen for 3 hours. There's no way. I'd be more impressed at that point. Oh, this is bad. You just Gundel Force at this point, right? Oh wait, no, that's G-code. You can't Gundel Force. I'm being stupid.
They could definitely set it up to do it in the next turn. That's like a 2-turn sort of deal.
Yeah, they could definitely do
not
that.
impossible.
This Flash Bomb should hit all of them if they don't destroy it. Ooh, doing double damage. Ooh, fire! 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 No!
No! Another Element Man beef. Many of those today.
There's so many Element Man beefs. Why? I feel like that missed them so much damage as well. Like, in this fight, you just...
that was kind of a rough miss there.
Dealing with Verdant Core assignment is funny since your normal attack is a sword. Yeah, there's a lot of Navis that deal with Verdant Core very easily. It's just when you don't have the tools for it that it's really annoying. There's the Mega Man SP, redesigned so that it boosts your other Mega Chips. Oh my gosh! Lightning? No, not lightning. Don't do it. I'm looking at you. Awesome.
There we go.
Finally decrossed that wolf guy. Why is Tomahawk taking so much damage?
Oh, I did not notice that.
He took like 600 damage from something. I think it was the geyser, actually. I don't know why, but he just wasn't killing that, or it was like doing like continual damage to them or something.
Huh. Why is the guys just staying on the field so long? What is this chip?
That is Aqua Guard, but I didn't think that it did persisting damage. That's a lot. When a player with the Infest status gets hit with a fire chip, it turns into spike panels, which deal 5 damage if you walk, and it doesn't matter. Something removed flashing? Well, the whole enemy team is avoiding the Gundel Soul. This actually is a very poor time to use the Kernel Force. Anti-Navi. Element Man? Ooh!
Proto Man.
That did so much damage to K3.
Yeah.
Oh, that Judgment is huge. This Tomahawk is definitely gonna die, though. Unless they step back, but that would be really bad for them. Oh, Heat Cross did a lot to them. And the Tomahawk is dead, so they're free to Kernel Force here. If their teammates have a win chip, or if they have a win chip, then they'll do a lot. Frozen Fist is gonna freak the Sobble Man. Gondel Hell! Oh my gosh. The Sobble Man was made unflashing.
I think you're pretty close here.
The Gundel Hell combo plus the Kernel Force is certainly very dangerous. The Star Force Mega Man's probably dead, if I had to guess. Oh, area grab kills here. Nope. Why did they step back? Wait, they could have still hit the Heat Man. Okay, Star Force Mega Man is
They were
dead.
about to clear that.
Heat Man
That
is
life orb.
decrossed.
Their final act would have been to clear that life orb, but the blue team got rid of him just in time.
Their teammate did die earlier, so they have less options in their folder. No! Oh, and they were on grass, so they lost the aura too. That's so bad.
Oh shoot!
Ooh. Can they delete the erase cross though? Well, the Aqua Dragon's gonna do most of their health. The freeze time bomb eliminated the erase cross.
And then there was one.
Oh, but the double erasement. Wait a minute. Is this Bubble Star Dull Thunder? If this is Bubble Star Dull Thunder, they're both just dead here.
Yeah. Well, the Star Force could probably cross out of it. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh no! This is
No,
too late.
why would you block with barrier? Oh wait, one hit. Oh my gosh, element trap. Brother, please. Come on. No!
Damn. Oh man, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Mapache putting up a lot of a fight in the last one. Just winding up in some unfortunate combos due to the namespace differences. They didn't quite use LDR's namespace that well. There was a lot of empty Giga slots, and they didn't utilize the Omega chips that much. But their Frozen strategy was actually really well put together. I feel like it was a lot more well put together than most of the teams that I was looking at. In general, like the concept for the team play was really good. Const did well. Yeah, they did. They didn't fold under pressure. They were very patient. Const did amazingly well as Medi at the end there. Very proud of them. Yeah, they were very consistent under the pressure. They didn't fold. They knew what their job was. They just had to do cleanup. So they just did that. Alright, what other matches do I have here? Rubies. What is LDR match 1? Have we seen this match already? I feel like we've seen this match already, actually. No, this is Devil Summoners versus Rubies. I don't think we've seen this one yet. Right? We haven't seen this one yet, I don't think. They didn't use any Frostbite, though? They didn't have access... Well, you don't have a lot of chips that Frostbite. That's kind of difficult, LDR. Like, where was the CCC? Actually, the Sobble Man was playing the CCC. It looks like it just didn't come up. What do you mean, nah? You can't just nah. It was probably just a desync of timing. Like, yeah, R2 versus LDRs. Okay, so I don't think we've seen this one yet.
Okay.
Oh, the Verticore is definitely very strong. They can get a... When a player with Infest is on grass panels, they take continual damage, which has been nerfed because it was too strong. Even though Burn and Frostbite are completely fine, and Shock and Overcharged are both completely fine right now. Not yet. Okay, cool. If they used any more of my free stuff, it could have been scary. In general, they were newer players. They did really well, even though they didn't know the game that well. It was really cool seeing them. Oh my god, this hand! Oh, but they want to keep their chips. Kind of turned into a full cust game. No one really got to do much damage. Medi took a lot of damage, though. A lot of barriers coming up. Wait, Dustman ate the tree! I am so not used to seeing Mega Man. That was so funny. That never happens because Dust Cross isn't usually played. Sabo Man's taking a lot of damage though. A lot of passive damage happening right now. Everyone's just spamming charge shots at each other and hoping it sticks. Invest can do like 100 from just chips if someone isn't paying attention. That's true. There's the Brighton. It's gonna hit everywhere on the enemy team.
Doesn't that add a status? Oh, it blinds, yeah.
Yeah, just blinds. That's it.
Okay.
Looks like they white capped it though. No, that was a race ban. They just erase banned afterwards. I'm being dumb.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell what element the Star Force is. They're green. They're green-blue, so I assume they're aqua, but they're getting hit with the light chips, so they're not getting decrossed. My gosh. It's just Charge Shot gaming and everyone's health bars are dropping like crazy.
Well, it didn't help with the two guys being stuck in the top row for a little bit there.
There's the sword panel, can buff a chip momentarily. I wonder if they're going to use the Kernel Force with it. Sword panel can apply a multiplier to chips.
Well, it looks like... Oh, maybe they're not going for that. I saw the area grab and I was like, alright, well, Kernel Force is up next. Never mind.
Well, the sword panel's on blue side.
Oh.
Oh, are they both going for Kernel Force here?
So that's how long it's been since I've actually played Battle Network. I actually forgot about that. Like, that wasn't in my mind.
What did you forget about?
Just like, we're watching from the perspective of Red. There's also so much happening right now where it's like,
They did!
I don't even know who...
My gosh!
Oh my gosh!
In a game of charge shot spam, when the first person who used Kernel Force win, Red blinked and they died!
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Woo! I mean, I was skeptical because I saw the sword panel. I'm like, what are they going for? Like, in this area? Like, if Red is -1, it's gotta be Kernel Force, right? So, it was. Very good game for both teams, though. Like, definitely spooky. Makes me wonder how they'll go into the next game. The no music is kind of sad, though. Looks like the turns are very similar to last... Pretty sure this is Ruby actually doing the full cuss shenanigans. This just seems like something Ruby would do. So it looks like they're going for a full cuss dash shoot shenanigan, which is very classic BN6, but it's still really annoying.
It never stopped being annoying.
Yeah, Verticor's was going to block the area grab, but someone returned with an area grab, so... Dust Cross is going to eat the tree, which is really good. Are they going to hit them with it? Looks like they're stuck on the bottom row for the moment. These C panels could be a really big problem if Electcross can get big damage onto the Ruby's team. There's the infast status again. Medi has a new special in this game where she inflicts Virus, a status that inverts healing to do damage to you instead. Kind of just better anti-recovery. Like, that's literally all it is. It's just better anti-recovery.
Huh, okay.
It also heals her a little bit. I think they updated it to actually be non-flashing. Yeah, we organized it since Ruby wanted to take full cast. Spear Drop EX. Oh, it's gonna get blocked! Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not gonna get blocked.
Why did that target that person? Was it because Electcross was flashing? Does it check for non-flashing targets? That's just kind of unnecessary. Oh, what do you do here? Ooh, they were non-flashing. Let's go.
I guess you die.
Oh, Mega Man might just die here. Oh,
Yeah,
they're just dead here.
That's really, really not good.
There's the Hurricane Whitecapped. We saw this before, and it did a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But are they going to be able to save Mega Man from their fate? I'm not sure. Honestly, in this position, if they have the Kernel Force, they're probably just going to drop it here, I imagine. Slash Cross is a very interesting choice. Snowgrave!
Well, Mega Man's dead.
Mega Man's dead. And Kernel Force!
And the Kernel Force.
And Death Pulse!
Oh, and the Destroy Pulse! Dang.
Woo! Virus causes 40% of the healing to deal damage over the duration. Ah, I didn't know that. We have a third game, by the way. Like, Rubies really were just like, hey, you know how you talked about PAs and Gigas in the same turn? Well, we're just going to do all of our Gigas and Destroy Pulse in the same turn, now that you mentioned that. That was insane!
That was really cool. The coordination that goes with that, too. Like, you got to give them props for that level of teamwork.
Absolutely. Both teams in general just showing really good teamwork, like balancing a lot of the utilities between their members and like planning for them selectively to be able to manipulate those. Like, it's just really good in general. Let's see how this third game plays out. What? Oh, wait, I can explain this one. So there was a misunderstanding in the rules. They thought if they did the 3v3, it was a match instead of playing out the third one. I believe Const fought... this is the Mega Man player, so I believe this is Ruby at the time. I could double check, though, although I think LDR is going to tell me in a second. Yeah, it's Ruby. So this is the Destroy Pulse Revolver versus this. We get a nice little one-on-one action. It's a 1v1 since we won the two matches. Yeah. So they're going to be dust shuffling right now. I can actually provide some useful commentary because I can tell what's happening. The Mach Gun is there to destroy the Dust Cross, so Constantinople at least has that knowledge. Ooh! Being very patient. Being very, very patient. They're not even going for any chips with the intention of landing them. What exactly are they looking for? I'm curious. And then Ruby's looking for something as well. I believe they have Hub Batch in their folder. Or was it BDT? There's the Hub Batch. The Frozen Fist isn't going to land. Might have been some misunderstanding about how the Frozen Fist work. Both players being very patient with their options. Ooh, both players caught spamming a little bit. But there's still -1 area, but the Death Pulse dropping!
Ooh, the Spirit Pulse.
And the Omen Trap! I would just hit the Flashman as soon as possible, because that's going to do the most damage.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have any defensive options to
here.
stop them. Oh, but they're going to cross out of this. That would be the smart thing.
Yeah. Or they're not.
Oh,
okay.
beats!
Oh, beats!
There's the Erase Spin, at least. It's going to get rid of the Dust Cross.
Yeah, that is true.
But the problem is they already got everything they wanted. They got the Hub Bash, they got the Destroy Pulse, the Elect Pulse 3!
No, don't take the Sanctuary. Burn through chips. If you make it through this, you need more options, man.
Exactly. So they just need to stall out as long as... And Staskar.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's Ruby! But, very good pacing at the beginning of the game. In a situation like that, I would probably encourage using more of the chips to chew through the defense, even if it's not, like, rather opportune. Because the more time you give your opponent to shuffle around their folder, the more advantage they're going to get in that circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason they're playing the folder that way is because they get an advantage out of it. So the longer you give them time to do that, it kind of just suits them.
Right.
That being said, they were very patient with their options and trying to conserve chips, which in general is like a really good thing to do, right? Like that's something like you kind of want to value so you don't run out of chips all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So very good in that respect. LDR said they had 1 more recordings in their drive, so let me see if I can find that real quick. We saw them fight just now. They were fighting Stash, or was it Devil Summoners? Was it Stash or Devil Summoners? It's starting to all blend together. Constantinople, it was Devil Summoners, and I believe they fought Mapache Bohemio. Did they fight Stash? The whole of is versus Mapache is there. The whole of us versus Mapache is there. I feel like we watched that though. Let me double check my drive. No, that was Devil Summoners. Okay. Yeah, so we haven't seen Mapache Bohemia versus Revés yet, so let me pull that real quick. Alright, let me see if I can pull these open real quick. Alright, so this is LDR versus SED. So it looks like these are singles. Which that's a nice change of pace. We got some singles. So they decided on a predetermined order and then they fought each other. Since it was all 1v1s. That's very cool. I'm really happy with the format in general being one where people could choose the format and then play it out. And I saw that there was some confusion and stuff because like it is very different from a set format where people already know how it's supposed to play out. But like being able to choose between like the team play, the one-on-ones, the elimination style format, that was all things that I wanted like people to be able to consider and enjoy as they were playing. So I'm really glad they were able to do that. What have you thought about the format mixing up so far, Bluestar?
It's been fun.
Yeah, that's the goal. It's supposed to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like this fight looks familiar? Hold on, I have to check something real quick. 130. Because I think we saw this from Mapachi's side.
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't. Okay, I'm being dumb.
Okay.
Alright. Oh gosh dang it, hold on. It's because it's a zip file. Overall, pretty even gameplay between the normal Navi and the Spoutman, though. Neither of them really getting to use their options, but we're actually going to get to look inside their folder. And it kind of looks like they're going to try to just hit them through the invis with the Brighten and then follow up with the Erasement afterwards.
Hit him with that wham bam.
Thank you, man.
Was that a regular mini bomb?
Yeah, I think normal Navi has a trait where they get a random chip, and it's usually a chip that's like not really preferred. There's like some exceptions to that, but it's part of the reason to make up for them getting reduced damage on element chips.
Oh, that's right. They boost null chips, don't they?
Yeah. Show off a little cool tech in this match? Oh, do you? Is it an Aqua Dragon? Ooh. Oh, because normal Navi has Crack Step, they can use Summon Black whenever they want. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is probably going to be Lightning. Right?
Bam, bam, bam. Right there.
Yeah.
300.
Oh, did that burst the Frostbite and do extra damage? If that's a trait of Frostbite, I actually didn't know that was a thing. Oof.
Dang, that was pretty cool at the end there.
Yes, Batman was doing really good, but all of a sudden they got the turns tabled on them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be Ruby fighting the Star Force player for Mapache Bohemia. They're running Cust 5, but it's fine because they have Dust Shoot full status. Looks like they have a lot of... I can't believe they've been getting Death Pulse with this hand. That's crazy, by the way. It's probably because they've been getting...
Like, well, here you go.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. I didn't know there was a smirky mode in HubOS. I'm not aware of what this noise is. Oh, they're shuffling everything.
Don't want to save at least one of those?
I feel like they just need to dig for Hub Batch as soon as possible. I feel like Element Trap into Judgment to Area Grab, right? Maybe Invis first?
Digging for something specific. What was their Giga Hub Batch?
Yeah, it's Hub Batch. Looks like they want to save the Judgman. A little greedy. Do they Rush Guard here? There's the Element Trap. Very, very good. There's the Rush Guard. Very standard play.
Rush Guard is active. Get out of here.
There's the Air Dunk. They're probably going to dump everything again.
Another full shuffle, yeah. Full area grabs.
Honestly, going for the max area here might not be a bad, especially if they know their opponent isn't playing any grab revenges and things like that.
They go for the Tengu lock.
Oh, Frostbite stacks on any damage above 100 or Aqua damage. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought it was Aqua damage over 100 exclusively. Icy 0 plus
Ooh,
30.
That decrosses.
Yeah, so that was their
Whatever form they were
actual...
in there, that's gone.
That was their actual Water Soul. Oh my gosh, they're definitely going to get a hub batch if they shuffle all of these, right? Wait, is that...
Well, I mean, they got Destroy Pulse
Wait, they
in
got
hand.
Destroy Pulse in their hand. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. They just fucking drew the nuts. Like, what the heck is this?
Yeah. All you gotta do is just step back and confirm it.
Oh,
right
wait.
there. No, let me hit you. Let me hit you.
Well, they definitely have hub batch now because they went through 30 chips.
Right, there it is, right at the end of the folder.
Right there at the end of the folder. No.
No,
That
what
would
are
be
you doing? No.
insane. No.
What?
No.
What are you doing? Okay.
Ruby, you coward. I can't believe you wouldn't go for the Tengu lock. You...
Also, yeah, the Tengu lock. If you're gonna play full area grabs, I'm more upset about them throwing away their Destroy Pulse.
Yeah, that was really good damage. I think they might have been worried that the area reclaim would happen on them, and that's a fair worry, but I feel like they definitely weren't upfront long enough for them to be affected by area reclaim.
I mean, even then, it comes out so fast.
Yeah, but... yeah... And they step back anyways! I don't know why they're using that. They should definitely hold on to it. They might have gone through all the traps in their folder, so Trap Jammer might just be a null chip at this point. Does Trap Jammer do anything if they have no traps up?
Trap Jam. So is that what, anti-trap?
It's basically anti-trap, yeah.
Okay.
If it sees that your opponent has a trap, it hits them for 75 cursor damage, and it obviously destroys the trap.
Right. Okay.
There's also Jinzo, which hits your opponent for damage every time they try to play a trap. Ruby is just comfortable here. They really don't care what their opponent is playing. The disrespect of getting rid of the Destroy Pulse as well is crazy to me. Did he even have a wind option in here, now that I think about it?
No Windwreck? Who are they? Me?
They took Full
Just forget
Cust
that
as their
that's what it
reg,
is.
so...
I do that all the time. I get into this exact situation and then I sit there like, well, shoot. Now what?
Very good
I
area.
guess they got the Element Trap, this Spear Drop. We'll probably take it out, yeah.
Oh, what? Why didn't it spawn?
Are they on a whole panel? They're on a whole panel, maybe that's why.
No, they were on a crack panel. It should have still spawned. I'm not sure. That's kind of weird. Judgment SP is going to do a lot, and Para. They aren't in a 3v3, so they don't have the practice area giving them the gray area.
Right.
Still didn't spawn. Was the chip broken?
I think they're standing on a broken panel, and that's why.
Well, they stepped back on the ice just to make sure they were 3 panels away. You told Gohan that it didn't work there? Yeah, because it seemed to work in later matches. Or maybe they were earlier matches, so that means it got broken by something.
I see.
What's with the slap? Oh my
And
gosh.
that's it.
That match was terrible. What the heck? Really, you could have finished it like forever ago, but like you just chose not to. Why? Now this last match is going to be Sable.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they're running a pretty typical freeze folder. They rigged anti-Navi, which is very curious. Very strong option to rig first as well. They could just go for the anti-Navi life right here and just rise them with charge shot. Maybe force your opponent to waste some chips. There is a chance you take the Life Aura and the Anti-Navi as well, and you make them waste more Navi chips in the long run. Good shield, right out the gate. No rush guard. Oh my gosh, they can't get rid of the fan because they have no buster stat. I think fans and wind were also buffed in this game to have like an absurd amount of HP, like 50 or 100. So there's no way for Spoutman to destroy it. Funny.
What do they have? It's like what, 15 or 20?
I think in BN6 they do, but in HubOS they have a lot.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh, they have 100.
Typically.
Tomahawk actually cracking the panels and letting Sableman destroy it. They're still in a good position, though. If they can wind rack, they can get rid of... Funny thing, this song is called Fatal Frost. Is this a Deltarune song? What is this song from? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all good.
I have the volume like maxed. I said it should be buffed to 100, 120. I agree. I think
music
80...
is not from Deltarune. I just turned it up.
To punish low attack players. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds pretty good.
LTR said it's called Fatal Frost. Are we gonna see some Tango Lock action? Well, not if they did step back. They seem very unsure what to do. They shouldn't really go for the Snowgrave because they're -2 area, and Snowgrave will only hit the enemy 3x3. It's from...
That's unfortunate. I hope they know.
The song is from Crystal Project. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
I
I
don't know
like the
why
music though. It sounds good. Like I had to turn it way up to hear it, but still. Mondo damage. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, that's doing so much. It could go either way.
Man.
Oh, but they wasted the Mach gun. That could have gotten rid of their trap. Wait, are they gonna get Snowgrave?
Snowgrave kills you, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it looks like they're prioritizing getting their area back.
Mm.
Which is fair. Like, they're at 630, but they could still get killed by something here. There's the bug fix. Oh, that reset their area too. That's so good.
Yeah, that's really good for them. Sanctuary.
Grass. No!
Oh, the beef. you better put that barrier up. You have 2 of them. There's no reason for you not to have that barrier up.
Yeah, it's working for them too. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Snowgrave just kills here, by the way.
Yeah.
Why did they white cap Snowgrave? It already freezes! It already freezes!
No kill like overkill, I guess.
I guess. An ice panel gets placed under them too, like just in case they're worried that the freeze is like from it consuming the ice panel or something. Which that might be why they're worried about it. Ooh, very good TFC chain they set up.
There you go.
I believe this does kill. Yeah, it's over. If you're under a certain percent of your max HP, then Snowgrave will finish you off. But yeah, that was the last game we had, and that was the RNDC, the Random Namespace Dark Clash. The 100 Mystical Rubies are our winners with 8 points and no losses.
Wow, very good.
Perfect score.
Perfect.
Perfect. Just as a fun fact, our second up is, I believe... Let me check here. Is Devil Summoners with 6 points and 3 losses. Stash with 3 wins. And then unfortunately, Mapache with 9 losses. I do want to say Mapache played really well. Besides said, the other 2 players on their team were new. But they still played really great, especially with a lot of the custom chips that they had to deal with. So I want people to just appreciate that for a moment. And then, obviously, everyone in the tournament did a great job. There's a lot of people that learned some things, like about base Battle Network chips and otherwise. But congratulations to 100 Mystical Rubies for winning the tournament. Thank you all for your time. And I hope you all have a lovely day/night.
Have a good night, guys.